quick ranking of the movies I've seen in 2025. I'm just gonna make it like a top 10 kind of thing. This is a very opinionated video, but it's based on facts, my facts. Also, since there's a lot of movies being released yearly, if your movie wasn't on this list, don't take any offense of it. It means I didn't really like it, or probable cause I haven't watched it. So too bad. Note that I haven't seen Marty Supreme yet. It's not yet released in Australia. It releases on January the 22nd, 2026. Anyway, let's get into the video. Number 10, we have Rental Family. It's a feel-good movie starring Brendan Fraser. A recipe for success in my book. Was it intense? No. Was it funny? Sometimes. Was it engaging? Very much so. The movie itself plays itself very safe, but the characters you fall hard for. They are very lovable, and I couldn't help myself but take interest in their lives. Even though it's number 10, it's still a good movie. I definitely recommend this if you need to pick me up, if your day hasn't been all sunshines and rainbows. I put Demon Slayer at number 9, but it does feel a little unfair on why it's ranked kind of low. And there are several reasons for that. One of them is for the series in general. I just don't have the same excitement for the series in general, so I didn't really come in with high hopes for the movie. So when the movie actually did hit the screen, I just wasn't as excited or hyped up compared to my friends, or even the general populace. And two, I wasn't even caught up on the series yet. I haven't seen the latest season or whatever it is. My last thing was like when they were in the Sword Village. So in one ear, I had my friend kind of explain to me what was even happening. And 3, and this one I consider an important factor. It was early in the morning, like 10 a.m. So I wasn't exactly in the best mood. My friends just showed up in front of my house. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna watch this movie." Kidnapped me, and basically that's my day gone. The movie itself it's still good. It's a good movie. It's just the other movies on this list I preferred. I liked a lot better. So that's why it's number 9 on the list. At number 8, we have the Thunderbolts. Before this movie, around that time, at that stage in my life, I was losing faith in Marvel Studios. First, it was Thor: Love and Thunder, then Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. After that, it was the Marvels, and then another nail in the coffin, Captain America: Brave New World. I was kind of hit rock bottom with my faith in this universe. But then I wasn't even planning on watching Thunderbolts, but then the critics were saying it, reviews were coming in, it was saying Thunderbolts, really good movie and all that. I was just like, fine, I'll watch it. I'll see what the hype is all about. But if this sucks, I think I might be done with the MCU. Well, it's on the list, so it didn't suck. This whole video, I don't want to go into spoilers, so I won't go into too much details on the story, on aspects that I liked of it. But the highlights for me were definitely the main characters, and the chemistry they had towards each other. I think it worked really well, and it's very entertaining to watch. Number 7, we have K-pop Demon Hunters. I may or may not have a soft spot for musicals. Good musicals. It's been a while since I've watched a good musical. The last one I watched was the Mean Girls one, and not the original, it was the remake. This movie is extremely refreshing to watch. I love the concept, K-pop idols fighting off the demon realm through the power of music and friendship. I haven't seen that since Equestria Girls, and I love those movies. So at number 6, we have Avatar: Fire and Ash. I just recently watched this, and it's, as always, James Cameron brings the world of Pandora, and it is an amazing spectacle to watch. The world is just so beautiful. They really hit it out of the park when it comes to visuals in the Avatar universe. And I'm pretty attached to the Avatar universe. I really do like the movie series in general, but this movie I liked it just as much. I like the addition of the Raiders, the whole promotional material they were using, that being added to the world of Pandora. And, just like with the last 2 movies, They do a really good job when it comes to cinematics. You know, the really big fight scenes. That's super entertaining to watch. Fights just feel so grand and epic. You know, it feels awesome. I didn't watch it in 4DX. I was thinking about it though. I wonder what that would feel like. I am looking forward to the uh, the entire vision of the Avatar universe by James Cameron. I do wish to see it. Very excited for the next two installments. Number 5, we have Mickey 17. Stephen Yeun from Invincible and The Walking Dead, plus Robert Pattinson, who plays the Batman. Put them together in a movie, and there's no way I was not gonna watch this. I had no idea what I was gonna watch, but I'm really glad I watched it. The guy who directed it, Boon Joon-ho, there's only one other movie I've seen, Parasite, and I loved that movie. So going into this movie, high expectations for it, you know? Sorry, voice crack. It didn't disappoint. It was awesome. The movie is a bit on the weird side, but overall, it's a very fun watch. It's weird, but like they do it in a fun way. Great to watch with friends. If you've seen it, then you understand why I say it's a bit risky to watch with family, but you're gonna be in for a good time. You'll understand when you watch this movie, but yeah, that's why it's number 5 on this list. At number 4, we have Superman. I gotta tell you, this movie, like, when I left the cinema, I was feeling different. I felt so good, huh? For real, like, after I watched the movie, I walked through the gardens, sat next to a river. I swear, the world was just so colorful. Man, I love the character of Superman. I like this interpretation of Superman. I love this Superman movie. And it even had this whole controversy, but I like to say before you judge a movie or a book in general, you should at least give it a chance, give it a watch, give it a read, and determine how it made you feel. Don't let anyone sway you. Determine how you feel, because the way you feel, the way you see the world, that's unique to you. You shouldn't let anyone deter you, change the way you think and feel. Don't let anyone take what makes you unique away from you. But I had another voice crack. I need to drink some water. But yeah, that's why Superman is number 4 in this list, because I just love this movie so much. And love is really word of the day here. I love movies in general. Number 3, we had one battle after another. I had no idea what I was expecting. Didn't even know I was gonna watch this movie. I got kidnapped again. My friend showed up in front of my door. Hey, you doing anything today? You know I'm not doing anything today. Great, then you're watching this movie with me. Explosive, non-stop action with weird and really fun characters, plus Leonardo DiCaprio starring in it. Like every time they had a comedic moment or comedic line, I'm wheezing, right? I'm losing breath. It was just so damn funny. This movie has pretty much everything for an entertaining night. I mean, I felt kind of sad for the movie because I thought it was a great film, but it just didn't do too well in the box office. But you can trust me, I'm your friend here, when I say you're in for a good time if you watch this movie. At the second place, we have Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie. This one was going to be my movie of the year, taking the number 1 spot, and it technically is number 1. I'll explain a little later. This movie is actually so good. The visuals are stunning. The romance they have in it is beautiful, but it's also heart-wrenching. Tensions, they were sky high. The story, to a lot of people, was also in a way relatable. And if it isn't relatable, it just hasn't happened to you yet, but it's bound to happen to everyone, or most people. This was just the most beautiful movie to have graced my visual oculus, my eyes in 2025. Now for the movie that took the number 1 spot, although technically it's more of an honorable mention, because Chainsaw Man is the number 1 movie of 2025, but I really want to include this on the list. but it's totally fine if you don't think it should be on the list. I totally understand. It's the 20th anniversary of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. I messed up the order. 20th anniversary Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. I mean, I did watch it in cinemas. Chainsaw Man is the number one movie of 2025 in my factual opinion. But if we're including reruns and showcasings of movies in cinemas, then Revenge of the Sith counts. But if it doesn't, Chainsaw Man. If it does, at best they're tied. How about that? At best they're tied. You may have noticed the lack of horror. I don't watch horror movies. I get scared easily, so I just outright refuse to watch it. Does that make me a coward? Screw you. I did hear Sinners was a good movie, but, it looks scary. Vampires and stuff. Not for me. So, I didn't watch it. Maybe one day, when I become less of a bitch, I'll watch it. Give it a chance. But that day is not today, nor anytime soon. So yeah, this is my list for my favorite movies of 2025. Looking forward to next year's lineup. From what I hear, it's going to be crazy. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. But what about Ballerina? I didn't watch it. But what about Weapons? I don't watch scary movies. But what about Predator Badlands? I haven't even caught up on the franchise. But what about F1? That one's actually on the list. But what about The Running Man? I haven't even seen the original.